Hello everyone, I'm RecV5,
And I am Sandman99.
and welcome back to Madden NFL 2005.
Yes, and today, RecV5X, we're going to play What Pass Route Is He Running?
Oh god.
So anyway, as you can see here, I'm playing defense with the Alcatraz Lifers in the Lifers Practice League. And this is actually a defensive formation that you'll likely see with the Magicians in their upcoming season 2.
Okay.
And, like I've been working on something that's relatively simple for the Magicians that their rather limited talent personnel can actually play.
Yep.
And this is sort of what I came up with because this is actually really easy to reverse too, right? Like I can kind of do a little bit of RecV5X thing by, having opposing audibles.
Oh, I inspired you, did I?
Yeah. So if you look at the way the defense is lined up, there's actually 2 defensive tackles in the middle.
Yep.
And I just replaced the defensive ends with the inside linebackers, actually. So the 2 inside linebackers.
Yep.
And then the outside linebackers are, like playing on the outside here. And this is actually the base nickel formation.
Oh, okay, so these guys have the ability to back way up.
Yeah, you can tell by the position of the safeties. And of course, the nickel corner is in man coverage. He's lined up over the slot receiver.
Yep.
So if I wanted to reverse this formation, then basically the guy on the right outside linebacker would then, if I audible to a man coverage, he would then pick up a man coverage assignment.
Yep.
And the left outside linebacker who's lined up over the tight end would take a step to his left.
Yep.
And then that would be his starting position. The 2 inside linebackers would not move.
Yep.
And the 2 defensive tackles would each take 1 step to their left.
I see. So you've actually put some thought into the design of this so it's reversible.
Yeah, well, I don't quite have it all worked out yet, and it's a little more crude than what you do, but it's a start.
Fair enough.
But anyway, that's not really what I wanted to feature today, although just for fun, you could watch the right defensive tackle shoot the gap there too when we start this play. But even though I get a clean shot at the quarterback here, because look at how quick, he comes through there unblocked, right through the middle.
Yep.
But the quarterback is hot potatoing the ball away, and if you watch the slot receiver, okay, and you watch the quarterback when he starts to begins the throwing motion. If you watch the relative positions of those 2 players, right there. Oop, back up a little bit. Okay, right there. Now, if the line of scrimmage was the 32-yard line, he has not yet even taken 3 steps.
No, he took 1 step.
He's basically taken 1 step down the field, and the quarterback is throwing the ball to him already. And that's why I said, today is, guess what pass route that receiver is running day. Can you even tell what pass route he's running?
No, and...
and really, I in my opinion, the way that this game should have been designed is, at best, that guy does not turn around because he hasn't run a large enough percentage of his pass route yet to even know to turn around and look for the ball. So, at best, that ball hits him in the back.
Yep.
Okay? And he fails to catch it. At worst, one of the defenders who are facing the line of scrimmage when the ball is thrown jump the pass and pick it off.
Or maybe at best this guy.
Or maybe, number 86 is running some kind of a slant. So I suppose there's a chance that at the last second he might see the ball coming in out of the corner of his eye, and maybe he could try and jump at it, right?
Yeah.
That being said, though, he is wearing a football helmet, so he has,
reduced peripherals and all that.
Reduced peripheral vision and all that.
Although it's kind of debatable if he's even running a slant, too, because this route could be run this way and then cut 45 and run that way.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, the pass was thrown so early and so quickly that basically I don't think that this play was drawn where those 2 receivers were supposed to collide with each other.
No. But the problem is that because of psychic receivers, this guy is going to catch this route on this severely incomplete pass, and he's going to pick up 10 yards.
Well, and the thing is that when you look at the, what I'm hoping for and what happens quite often on these passes is the cornerback who hits him in the back will force a drop.
Yeah,
right?
Especially if he's a bigger player.
Yeah. And also, though, if you look in a little closer with that Grant Brown there, who was on the coverage on this guy, I mean, yeah, he turned his back to the line of scrimmage right there,
but he turns
then
around,
he turned
back
around
again.
And you know what? If this had been properly done, because he basically doesn't have an animation now, he's not doing anything. He actually gets run into by the corner making the tackle and the receiver and knocked over.
Yeah.
Basically, but what I would have liked to have seen here
Stick
is
your hand in there.
Him reach his right arm in, right about just a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. As soon as that ball hits that receiver's hands, he should be reaching with his right hand either from below or trying to hook it over top to get his hand in between the receiver's two hands.
Well, and even if he couldn't do it with his right, he could surely do it with his left.
Or reach around and try to pull the ball out of the receiver's hands with his left hand. Yeah, exactly. Like fight for the ball and try to prevent the receiver from holding onto the ball long enough for it to be a completion, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, I guess that's all there is to this particular replay, but I just wanted to point out that, psychic receiver is a thing. Right?
Well, I don't think it's a first down anyways.
I don't remember whether they actually were awarded a first down on that play or not. Looked like it might have been a little bit short.
Yeah, it looks like it's a little short at least. But, that's something that's frustrating about this game sometimes.
The thing is, if you watch how the defense penetrates the offensive line and that defensive tackle basically runs in a straight line, unblocked, right at the quarterback. And you know what? In real life, if a quarterback throws a pass like that, it's a disaster.
Also, in real life, if a defensive lineman or defensive personnel of any kind shoots the A gap here like this, it doesn't matter if the quarterback's in the shotgun; he's getting sacked. Or maybe he takes off running and tries to run for the line of scrimmage, right?
Yeah.
At best.
Yeah, but either way, there's no way that he throws a pass like this and completes it.
Because nobody is open yet.
Yeah, and also the way that the defenders would react to this. I mean, there's 4 players there that would probably all be competing for that ball.
Yep.
And chances are there'd be a big collision there and the ball would end up probably falling to the ground.
And maybe somebody ends up going to the hospital after.
Yeah, really. Yeah, because that's what you call a hospital pass too, right? But anyway, got a couple of other things to show off real quick here, so we should move on to the next one.
All right. And we're back.
Yes, and this is in the same game, okay? And you'll notice that I have a rather odd-looking alignment there.
Yeah, you have 5 guys clustered real tight.
Basically, what this is it's a 1-4-6 dime.
Yep.
Okay. And so I'm controlling the one defensive lineman who's lined up over top of the center.
Yep.
And then there are the 4 linebackers, and basically the 2 linebackers on the outside are basically the defensive ends changed to linebackers.
Yep.
And the linebacker that is just to the defensive lineman's right is the other defensive tackle who was converted to a linebacker.
Right.
And actually, the guy immediately to the left of the nose tackle there is not actually deliberately lined up there. He is actually in man coverage on the halfback.
Ah, gotcha. Okay?
So if you watch, you'll see that the outside guy, right, he drops back in a deep zone because this is basically a Rec V5X style man coverage under 2 with the defensive lineman dropping back in a deep zone in the middle.
Okay.
And it's a 4-man rush with the blitzer coming from the outside.
Yep.
But you'll notice a couple of things. First of all, the linebacker who is to my right has to make a bit of a move around me because the center just stood me up dead in my tracks.
Yeah,
right?
As if he's run blocking almost.
So yeah, he had to run around us, and of course because he was a little bit slower getting there, the guard moves over to pick up the next guy to the outside.
Yep.
Which leaves a big, huge hole for that guy to run through.
Yep.
And then, of course, the tackle picks up the guy pass rushing from a wide, right?
Yep.
But this guy gets through the hole there so fast that even the halfback that was left in to block can't pick him up, right? Like it just happened so quickly. And that's just from an oddball, kind of setup, right? And it turned out to not be a sack because the quarterback still managed to hot potato the ball out.
Yep.
But this time he threw the hot potato out there, and there was a defender standing right there.
Yeah, your zone defender there.
My zone defender in the middle, which is why we both play this type of a defense.
Yep, because they like to run these routes over the middle.
Well, and also, you know, like that was a hot potato pass. When you have a player shoot the gap like that quickly in the middle, that should result in a sack, basically.
Well, look at how fast he got there. This is at full speed.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no time for him to you know, like, do anything except throw a bad pass, right?
Yeah, and I mean, I don't see how you even read that to begin with.
Yeah.
Right, he's just throwing it away because he's I don't know.
Well, and the thing is that this result was not by design either. It was sort of by design, but also sort of due to some circumstances, like the way that center blocked me.
Yeah.
Right? Because if that center had given some ground, if I'd have been able to push him or rip off of him or whatever,
then the guard picks up this guy,
then
and
the guard picks up the next guy over, and the tackle picks up the next guy over, and then
they all trade meaningfully.
And then the halfback picks up the guy coming from the outside, right?
Yeah.
You know, like they would have. Basically, this situation was created because the center just did a little bit too good of a job, I guess.
Or a little too bad of a job. I mean, he didn't create a pocket.
Yeah. Well, because all of the other linemen are dropping back. Like, look at how far back he is. And he's out there on an island all by himself, and there's actually a huge gap to either side of him.
Yeah, he creates that gap.
Yeah. So, yeah, maybe that was a mistake by the center. I don't know.
Clint wanted to show you how good he is at blocking.
Yeah, I guess so.
With the two NFL snaps that he took.
Well, he did a great job blocking me there on this play, but you know, like that basically set up the rest of the line for failure, right?
Yeah.
So, but anyway, that's why. And again, like this is a man under 2 kind of a situation. I play quite a lot of man coverage out of this setup.
Yep.
And while it is based on the nickel, and I do have 3 deep variants of it as well, but I'll be playing a fair amount of 2 deep safety out of this and using, like, basically just repositioning the outside linebackers so that they become the outside pass rushers.
Yep.
And putting the nickel guy either in the middle of the formation or in a man coverage, he'll move out and cover the slot guy, right?
Yep.
So... Anyway, this is something I tried to create for the magicians because they have limited talent on the defense, right?
Well, it also doesn't take long for a linebacker to shuffle out into a pass rush situation.
No, again, if I wanted to swap sides with this, that guy there would just take a couple of steps in toward the line to cover the halfback probably, and the guy who is covering the halfback would take, you know, he'd have to travel a little ways to get back out to the wide pass rush assigned, you know, position. But if they snap the ball before he gets there, and the line shifts as well, well then, you know, there's a very good chance that they could have an offensive line breakdown anyway, just by having those players, you know, attacking those gaps on an early snap, right?
Yep. Yeah, that happens sometimes too, where you snap the ball early and then the entire defensive line just slips through because they're in really oddball positions.
Yeah. But anyway, you know, that's another variant. So when I want to play dime, I'll have 1 down lineman and you know, still 4 linebackers and 5, you know, and 6 defensive backs, right?
Yep.
So, but there you go. And it creates a pretty good pass rush. But anyway, got one more to look at here.
Oh, quick. Okay. It's a day of replays.
It's a big replay day today.
And we're back.
Yes, and this is another variant. And what this is it's basically a man coverage with 3 deep zones. So you'll notice that I still have the 2 defensive linemen in the middle.
Yep. With,
you know, linebackers like replacing the defensive ends. And then the 2 linebackers in the nickel position, I've moved them to the outside, both of them on both sides. And the nickel corner is actually lined up right in the middle, short. But what this is it's a variant of it where the nickel corner drops in a deep zone in the middle, and the two safeties play deep zones the two corners on the outside play the deep zones.
And the two safeties,
play man coverage. So basically, what's happening here too is if you go back to the way the formation starts, the linebacker who is just to the right of the guy lined up over the center.
Oh, okay.
Okay, he's in man coverage on the halfback, and the linebacker on the outside on his side is in man coverage as well on that slot guy, right?
Gotcha.
Which is a bit of a no-no, I suppose, but because I have the corners playing deep zones on the outside, I'm kind of counting on them to be able to help out and get that bracketing effect.
Yep.
On pass plays that go to the outside, right?
And I guess he's got advantage if it's a pass over the middle.
Yeah, that's the idea. Is that I don't do this constantly. I usually will play standard man with the two safeties deep, but I'll mix this in once in a while, especially if they're trying to throw the ball over the middle a lot.
Yep.
Right. Because then you not only have that zone in the middle, but yes, the man coverage guys are already cheated toward the inside of the field. Or I can man lock with them, and the safeties will move down to the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
And I still have that deep zone in the middle, so I'm not completely giving up the middle of the field anyway, right? But if you roll this, you'll see I've got a 4-man rush going. And again, even though it's from the other side, you'll notice that the defensive tackle shoots the gap.
Yep.
And this time, there's no hot potato pass because he actually pulls the ball down and tries to run backwards. So, like my defensive tackle shoots in there and sacks him.
Yeah, that was even faster. This is one. That's less than 2 seconds.
Yeah. And he gets in there so quickly that even though they have the halfback in blocking, but he moves to the wrong side.
Yep.
Because they either audibled him to block left or that he was told to block left by design.
Yep.
And you'll notice also that with the linebacker pass rush, okay, they're quick enough that sometimes they can twist up the offensive line. So the guard actually moves out and blocks the linebacker that is further outside.
Yep.
Right? Like number 59, instead of blocking the defensive tackle, which opens up a lane for that defensive tackle to run through. And then, of course, the right tackle there thinks about looking at him and picking him up, but then he has to turn around because he magically through the back of his helmet sees that outside linebacker coming, right?
Of course.
Yeah. And by then it doesn't really matter. And you know what? This was quick enough that and developed quickly enough that
even number 60 couldn't block him.
Even number 60 couldn't block him. So yeah, he just basically ran right by everybody and sacked the quarterback. So anyway, that's sort of a sneak peek at what the Magicians' defense will probably look like this season coming up.
Well, it looks like you're probably going to get a lot of sacks.
Well, I hope so. I think I sacked these guys 5 or 6 times in this game. And it was with several different players too, right? Like It wasn't just one guy getting all the sacks. So, like I said, I'm hoping that I can get good pressure, be able to play decent defense with a less talented team. Because, basically Tiki Love and, Freeborg, the left outside linebacker, are the only 2 half-decent players on the entire defense, right? So, it's going to be an interesting challenge to try and play decent defense with them anyway.
You'll be able to do it. I have faith.
Yeah. But anyway, I guess we'll go on to the game now. We're hitting week 17.
All right.
Last regular season game, and then the playoffs are just around the corner.
Wow.
Yeah, so we'll be right back.
And we're back.
Yes, and so here we go, week 17. And just going into some of the league news, just a small update on yearly awards. Of course, we have Calvin Allen leading the way in the MVP balloting.
Nice.
He's got 2,117 yards rushing, and he's averaging his rush yards per carry average actually went up slightly from the last game.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So anyway, he is more than likely going to end up winning most valuable player. So offensive player, of course, is also going to be Kelvin Allen, who is in the Pro Bowl too, obviously. Okay, defensive player, oddly enough, even though we have gotten as a team probably the best defensive performance in franchise history, we don't have any individual standouts.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah, isn't that strange? So offensive rookie Chris Simpson is still leading, although there is one game left. So, like there's a possibility that if this guy has a really good game, I don't know, I think it's the strength of 7 rushing touchdowns, and also that 3.9 average is a very good average per carry for a fullback.
Yep.
Right? Because this guy's a fullback and he's got a chance to win Offensive Rookie of the Year. So, which is something that's probably just about unheard of. And of course, we don't have anybody in the defensive rookie category.
I don't even know if we have a defensive rookie.
Yeah, we might not. Best quarterback, well, Bo Jenkins is 3rd.
In spite of not throwing passes.
Yeah, well, look at Grant Kaufman's thrown for 4,000 yards. And Landon Spence, 3,900 yards, right? You do have the highest quarterback rating in the league, though, which is probably why you're still in this, even in the top 5 for this, right?
Yeah.
Of course, best running back is Kelvin Allen. Because if you look at Sedbury, who is injured right now, with his 4.7 yards per carry average and 20 touchdowns.
Yeah, he was having a fantastic season.
Yeah, and Rudd there, he's got a 5.1 yard per carry average as well, but he only has 14 touchdowns. He does have 1,974 yards, though, so he's having a good season, too. And then, of course, you've got the other guys who are nowhere near the top 3 guys, right?
Yep.
So best wide receiver, well, we've got nobody at that position, obviously.
Yeah, it's too bad they don't have a best tight end category.
Yeah, really, eh? I'm pretty sure he easily would be winning that one. Best offensive line, well, we have, that's another weird contradiction too, right? You have the best rushing offense in the league, but you don't have anybody in the best offensive line balloting.
Yeah, it's because we don't get pancakes.
Yeah. Best defensive line, Ben French is currently leading the way with 45 tackles and 10 sacks.
Wow.
So anyway, he's hanging in there. I don't know why that guy with 73 tackles and 12 sacks isn't doing better than Ben French, but who knows?
Maybe
right?
Ben French has a couple interceptions.
Yeah, that could be actually. And of course, best linebacker, well, we don't have anybody in that position this season. Best defensive back is Danny Jones.
Of course.
With 7 interceptions. He's I believe tied for 2nd in the league or 3rd in the league. Like these guys that both have 9,
yep,
they're the league leaders.
But then he also has a shitload of tackles too.
Yeah, well, Danny Jones does tend to make a lot of tackles. So does Damon Sawyer.
Yeah, you think he got most of those tackles against me.
And Corbin Tillman, right?
Yeah, they're all strong safeties.
Yeah, they're all strong safeties.
Because I run to the right.
Yeah, because you run to the right. Yeah, it's the Zoolander offense. Yeah. And oddly enough, those are both teams in our conference too, so we'd play those guys for sure, right?
Yep.
And best kicker, of course, is Brian Costanza.
Nice.
And you lead the league in field goals and field goal percentage, extra points, and everything else. Look at this guy's kicked 30 out of 36.
Yep.
28 out of 33, 26 out of 31, 28 out of 36, and you got 45 out of 47.
We kick a lot of field goals.
You kick a lot of field goals.
I burn out in the red zone a lot.
And of course, here's Mike Singletary as the coach of the year, right?
Yep.
So there you go, folks. Like I think I said
get
before,
Mike Singletary.
If you get an opportunity to hire Mike Singletary to be your coach, do it. Okay? Because it will probably make your defense 3 points per game better, right?
Yep.
Just by having him as the coach.
But probably more than that.
Anyway, our final game of the season is against the Dallas Desperados. So
it'll be a tough one.
Playoff preview here, right? We probably will end up playing these guys in the conference title game. It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, and these guys are always tough in spite of their mixed record this season.
Yeah. Yeah, they are probably the best of the all Madden teams.
Looks like they've got Seattle's coach now.
Yeah. Well, some coaches have done some moving around. And it hasn't happened in any of our franchises yet, but I know in a couple of the side franchises that I've been running, some of the cupcake teams actually changed their team names and changed their jerseys and even changed cities and everything. Like they moved, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Offense.
RV5X.
RV5X.
Yeah, it's strange how you started having that happen, but it hasn't happened to us yet.
No. Well, I think that those leagues that I'm playing, though, have been...
like those teams went bankrupt?
A couple of seasons longer as well than this.
Yeah.
Like we may see, if we don't see some, like cupcake teams start winning games, then we may see moves like that too, right?
Yep.
So there you go. We're first in scoring, and we're first in average points allowed. And we're first in rushing yardage and 31st in passing. So there is somebody out there that passes for less yardage than you.
Wow. That's insane. That must be a cupcake team.
Yeah, probably. But anyway. Here we go. Oh, we're in Dallas, too. So they're at home.
Great NFL matchup. We're glad you could join us for this Sunday night NFL.
Well, at least we won't have home field disadvantage.
Yeah, well, you know what?
Oh, you know what? We forgot the alternate uniforms.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we forgot again. Oh, well.
Well, we'll run alternate uniforms all through the playoffs, maybe.
Yeah, okay.
Both teams have taken the field, and we're ready for it.
Yeah, we need to put up a sticky note or something to remind ourselves. But anyway, I guess we should get our audibles set up here. And hopefully the Desperados don't give us too tough of... Oops, wrong one. Too tough of a game because, like at this time of the season, that's when you can end up with some of those... super duper difficulty spike games, right?
Yep. I think we've already had a few of them, actually. With the Knights?
Yeah, well, actually, you know what was really weird? Is that I have been watching old franchise games, right?
Yep.
And I've watched a lot of games where either the two of us have played against the Knights or I've played against the Knights myself.
Yep.
And they're always competitive games. The New York Knights are just a well-coached football team. Right? That's just how it is.
If only they had better personnel.
Well, I can just imagine, like I said before, if because you had a random number generator on your laptop.
That's right, yeah.
And you were just using a random number generator when we were creating the league and creating all these teams to determine what type of team each team would be, right?
Yep.
And if the New York Knights had come out as a all Madden team, they'd probably be almost invincible. Does it look like there's quite a few injuries there?
Yeah, somewhat. At least, some wide receiver injuries. Their tight ends are injured. Their second string tight end. So they have a right tackle playing tight end, too.
Yeah, so they're going to be trying to throw passes to a tackle.
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay. That would be interesting in the goal line situation if they even use the goal line defense.
Or if they use any two tight end sets. They got a season-ending injury for their right outside linebacker, so they've got a random guy in backing him up.
Yeah.
See here. They have some fast corners. And they still have a amazing strong safety.
Yeah, well, you know what? Everybody that plays against us needs to have that amazing strong safety.
Let's get back to the play.
Anyway, did you choose your audibles yet?
Yep.
Okay, well, here we go then. We got the Badmen finish 9-7.
Booming kick downfield.
And that's going to be a touchback.
Sure is.
The offense just about ready to go as they take the field for their first possession. It's 1st and 10. The quarterback lines up with two options behind him. Stabler.
Oh, running the ball, breaking a tackle.
Yeah, he wasn't about to
Yeah, that's Stabler for you, too. He's dangerous. He's getting a little bit older now, but he's still dangerous.
Yeah, they still have a good running game if they choose to use it.
Yeah, 90 speed, 90 strength, so he's lost a step. But,
yeah, he's lost a step. He's merely human now,
yeah,
right?
he's only got 90 speed now.
Pressure.
Oh,
Nice. Well, that pretty much undoes that run.
Great job getting
Yep.
in there to drag
Edwards has gotten a lot of sacks in this season.
Yeah, it's kind of impressive he doesn't show up in any of the defensive runnings.
Yeah, he's had a terrific season, that's for sure.
going to the left.
Nice.
Yeah.
Big tackle there.
And that's
Great
Platt,
position,
Tom Platt.
You can say that again.
I think we can credit you for adding him to our team.
Like that.
Yeah, well, I drafted Tom Platt looking for a safety, but he couldn't jump.
Yeah.
So he ended up playing linebacker because he couldn't jump.
Yeah, and in his rookie season, he got 17 sacks.
Here's the kick.
He hasn't gotten that many sacks playing for me, but he's a good pass defender. I think he's got 3 interceptions this season, and he's also got a pretty respectable number of tackles too, right?
Now defensively here, John, what do you think they're thinking?
Well, I think they're going to have to shut down those short slant routes and deep outside corners first. First
Yeah,
of all,
okay,
guys,
John.
go short
Sure.
over the middle. Let your big
We'll go
hitters
with
make
that.
Those wide receivers think twice.
You bet, John.
Oh, wow, that guy just ran right around easily.
With the stop.
That's okay. We still got some yardage there.
2nd and 8.
I just converted the stretch run into a dive play.
Yeah.
Hey, you'd think we were playing Madden 12 out there.
Yeah, really, eh?
I want them to move those linebackers.
Yeah, where the dive play is the solution to everything, right?
They give it to the halfback.
No, you got a guy come through the middle there.
6-yard line.
Well, you're getting the 2 yards at a time here.
Yeah, been a slow start.
They need 6.
Well, you never know. Maybe this is going to be a defensive struggle or something.
Home team. Come out
I mean,
of
it could be.
nickel
Yeah, because these guys are capable of playing that kind of game, right?
But since we're close to the 50, I think I'm just going to run it.
back. Mills, the motion man. Hands off to the tailback.
Well, you managed to get around the outside.
Blazing speed. Number 28 pulls him down at the
See, 3rd and 6 is a running situation.
Well, for you it is, that's for sure. Especially with the personnel you've got here.
The home team come out in a nickel pack.
Actually, White has had a pretty good season for second string guy, too. He's got over 500 yards rushing, right?
Again with the carry. Green makes the play at the 36.
Unblocked corner there.
3-yard
Yeah.
gain. 7 yards.
I think that was a corner blitz, actually.
Well, when they react that fast to a run, quite often it is because it is, in fact, a corner blitz, right?
Mills in motion. Another run.
Yeah, that outside guy basically got off of his block at exactly the wrong time, right?
Yeah, and I tried to cut in between the tackle and the tight end there.
Yeah, well, you got a yard.
They do a good job maintaining.
You didn't lose anything anyway.
Well, him and the defensive end there were out there like they were synchronized swimming, right?
Yep.
Jenkins sends a man in motion. Hand it off again.
Wow, that linebacker made a move toward the inside like he was expecting something in the middle, eh?
I think he was in man coverage on the halfback, and he actually went into the middle because the halfback started in the middle. I think that's what that was.
Big time run.
And then when I cut my run to the outside, he had cheated too far inside. It probably would have been better if he'd have just man-locked against me on the right from the get-go.
Yeah, because then he could have just started pursuit, right?
That's right.
Tucks it away. Hunter takes
There we go. That'll help the rushing average.
Pickup of about 7. They'll need to get the ball inside the 15 to convert for the first.
Well, so far you've been pounding them here anyway.
The home team come out in a nickel package. Jenkins sends a man in motion.
We just need one of those two tight ends to block that guy.
Okay, they did. They actually did, but nobody blocked the defensive end or the defensive tackle on that side.
Yeah, sadly.
So it all broke down anyways.
Well, that's okay.
He's smart. He plays with leverage, and you can count on him to make the big defensive play just when you need it.
Oh, hey, how about this?
Something in the defense.
Well, again, it all depends on the blocking, right? You can't have somebody run through the middle and blow the play up on you.
Again in the run. A lot of space in front of him.
Yeah, and White's having a great day so far.
Yeah, so far he's having a pretty good game.
White got past the line and into the secondary on that catch.
Most of the time when you see runs like that, there's some kind of mix-up in the defense. Sometimes it's your offensive line just doing a great job of blocking.
Oh, this has been a good long possession. I've been just basically sitting here watching. Right? I went out on the field for 3 plays, and now I've been basically just watching the game ever since.
They'll go with the run once again.
Well, there's another touchdown for Calvin Allen.
Just got it across the goal line.
The offense has been knocking on the door.
And it's not like they didn't stop my run somewhat there. It's just you have to be persistent. All right? You're not failing at the run. You're simply having minor setbacks.
Well, you know what? When it comes to the running game, you are nothing if not persistent.
The kick is up.
It also makes it easy when, you come out with 2 tight ends against the dime.
And that drive
Yeah.
down is capped off with the touchdown.
I kind of find it surprising that they would put a dime defense on in that situation, but
I mean, it was 3rd and 6.
yeah, I suppose. They do put quarter defense on sometimes with that kind of yardage, so
He got all of that one. We'll start this drive at the 20 after downing the kick.
okay, here we go again.
1st and 10.
Honestly, I bet you that's probably the secret to my success is I come out in those 3rd and long situations in a 2 tight end set, and they're trying to play pass defense.
Yeah.
Throwing.
Oh,
Look at that.
nice.
Gooden just picked off a pass. That's going to be a touchdown. Wow, that's been rare this season, right?
Yeah, wow.
He hasn't gotten all that many this season. Although he is he is number 2 on the team career.
Yep.
I think that was his 19th career interception.
Nice. He's still got it.
I think it was only about his 2nd or 3rd this season, though. He's been having a bit of a dry season.
Which is surprising given that your defense generates so many interceptions.
Yeah, well, oddly enough, though, they don't. I found that they don't really throw to Gooden's side all that much. Maybe because he is, on paper the best cornerback.
Yep, that could be.
Maybe they avoid throwing it toward him, right?
Yeah, whereas Anthony Thomas sort of started to age out. It's because he only really had 80 speed to begin with.
Actually, I think Mills is playing the right cornerback position now. I think Thomas actually lost out on that one.
Yeah, well, he was playing the nickel, and then now I think he's the dime guy.
We'll just move a couple of extra guys in, and then they'll jump offside.
Wow, this game is a mess. We're not even out of the first quarter yet.
Yep. Well, okay. I'm going to line up and call the same defense again, I guess.
Passing on 1st down. Slings it to the outside.
Now, the halfback did a good job there.
That was the fullback trying to catch that. Yeah, the halfback probably saved the sack, but
the quarterback definitely rushed that anyways.
Yeah.
Only one man in the backfield. Strouser sends a man in motion. Under pressure, it's rid of it.
Oh, that was almost another one.
Yeah, that was defensive end, though. That was Jefferson, right? That got his hands on that one.
Block, and they throw you one, and you don't get it.
Although Jefferson there actually has like a 50-some-odd catching rating, I think.
I think he's got a couple of interceptions this season, actually.
You know, if we ever need a third-string safety, he could be it, because he can jump, too.
Yeah.
And he's got like 79 speed.
Well, I was pretty much just playing prevent there, because that was like a third down and extremely long, right?
Oh, it looked like a running situation to me.
Huh.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt.
I just played 4 deep zones plus 1 man. And then 3 short, right?
Ooh, can you get that?
I
From
can.
the 42-yard line.
Ooh. I was worried you weren't actually going to be able to field that.
Down to the last possession, and let's see about a repeat performance on this drive. So they have 1st and 10 here. They come out of the nickel. Looks like he's changing the play.
Oh, look at him bringing the safety down.
Yep.
This is why the strong safety gets so many tackles. They always bring the free safety down.
That's because quite often the free safety gets the man coverage assignment on the halfback, right?
You see this?
Yeah, I know. That guy just stood still. He didn't move.
Wow.
I've seen that kind of behavior on some of our players before too, right?
Yeah. They just fall asleep out there. They don't know what they're doing.
Yep.
Changing the play now.
Well, it's probably a little bit of that dice roll cheese thing, you know?
Number 35, the man in motion. Hands off to the tailback. Number 28.
Okay, I was kind of hoping Marshall would block the linebacker in that gap, but then the linebacker didn't actually go through that gap. He must have had some kind of coverage assignment.
Well, that's okay. You picked up good yards there anyway.
To get down the field and pick up the 1st down.
See, that newspaper article at the beginning of the season was right.
Moves in motion.
Oh?
Yeah, the one that said that the Crusaders have an intimidating offense that can score on anybody.
1 yard gain on that play. They'll need to get the ball inside the 24 to convert for a 1st down.
Well, that's because we have our running game. And our short passing game.
Have you actually thrown a pass in this game yet?
I've thrown like 10 passes in this game.
No, well, okay. I mean, you know what? Have you actually thrown a forward pass yet in this game?
No.
That's what happened there. He had it loaded, and he got it.
No, this will probably end in a field goal attempt. This is feeling like a field goal.
Well, unless you can figure out a way to beat them on the run.
Number 35, the motion man.
Oh, that guy got pushed right back into me, and I couldn't move.
Yeah, well, he basically shoved his blocker out of the way and then jumped on you, right?
Maybe you want to give the other team as little time as possible. They're pretty comfortable running it, and falling short of the 1st isn't a big deal because you keep the clock moving.
That one might be okay.
The kick is up.
But I think one of the off-season moves that I want to make this season is I want to draft a offensive lineman with 32 or more bench press reps. I'm not really going to concern myself too much with other statistics. Just try and draft the strongest guy that I can.
Yep.
And just see how he pans out, right?
Fair enough, fair enough.
Because I think that one of the problems there is that that offensive lineman that got blown out on you is actually... I
can't remember. I think his name is Schaefer.
Yeah, that's Schaefer.
And he's got 70 strength.
And he's only got 70 strength, exactly. So he's not...
the quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
He's not really the right guy.
Yeah.
You know?
Hands it off to the back.
He's the guy that we happen to have, right?
Yeah, well, and he plays that position because he happens to have some quickness, so he can pull and stuff, but
2 minutes left.
if he has to straight up block, he's not really very good at it. Especially against these all Madden teams.
Up to this point, he has managed to play well enough to not get replaced.
Although I've done some creative running.
Wow, look at that. Just threw an interception right at Edwards. Play action. Let's have a look at that. Like, what happened there?
Oh, it looks like he just faked the handoff.
Yeah, it was like
a fake toss.
Yeah, that's a fake toss. I didn't even know there was such a thing.
And then Edwards is standing there, and he just threw it right at him.
Yeah, he just threw it right at him. Wow.
And not only that, but like this guy is obviously covered anyways. Like,
yeah,
what are you doing?
He's not open. Wow.
Right. Is there anybody? There's not anybody who's open.
No, there's not anybody that's open.
He just faked that handoff and then tossed.
Because yeah, after the fake toss, they left the fullback in to block. It looks like the tight end maybe had a block and release.
Yep.
Right. But he didn't even get a chance to get out into the pattern before he was trying to throw that one away.
Yeah,
wow.
there's nothing to do there.
Yeah. I think he probably hot potatoed it out of there because the pocket was collapsing on him.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, I didn't even know that play was in any of the playbooks, right?
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
It must be in like whoever the coach is now for the Desperados. It must
Seattle.
be in it must be in Seattle's playbook.
Holding. Oh no, offsides. Wow.
Well, you want to accept it or decline?
I'll take it. I wonder if that linebacker who was doing the hand wave motion stepped offside.
And they're offside.
That penalty was a costly one.
Yeah, maybe.
Basically gives the offense a free play.
Looks like he's calling an audible.
Okay, you're all going to crowd the line?
Oh, okay. You're actually going to throw a pass in the first quarter. Wow.
Well, they're all crowding the line. You can't run against this. Even I can't run against this.
Play here on first down. Throwing.
Oh, easily. Come on, man.
Just crunched him.
And the thing is, when you get hit like that, it's like having a bumblebee in your helmet. You just can't
Well, was it a fumble?
Well, I guess we might as well challenge it. I'm not going to use timeouts for trying to score before the end of the first half or anything.
The call in the field is questionable. They're going to review it, and this one might get reversed.
So we're looking for.
No,
they might overturn that.
Hit the ground before
Yeah, his ass is on the ground before it comes out.
Yeah.
There could be a whole bunch of bodies around the ball carrier.
Well, we've seen some, things that looked like they should have gone our way that didn't before too, right?
True, yeah.
But we'll have to see how it goes.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned.
Yeah.
Right on.
Good challenge.
Looks a lot smarter after getting the play reversed in his team's favor.
It didn't hurt that the official had some great replays to look at, and they made it easy to overrule.
They have a big lead.
Well, they got double coverage on the wide receiver on the outside there.
Yep.
Yeah, you double Rhodes out there. For sure, he's definitely the guy the ball is going to on this play.
Uh-oh.
That's the safety.
Yeah, I think you just ran out of blockers there.
No, I had a tight end over there. It's just he didn't block the safety.
Well, it's funny because you know what? Usually that's their number one goal in life, right?
Yeah.
You got to have an offensive lineman or somebody rushing out there to block that safety. But this time around, I guess they just missed him.
Yeah, well, I felt like that play was supposed to go my way because we completely got like that guy to that guy, that guy to that guy. Every lineman has a guy. Center has the middle linebacker, right? We have everybody blocked out. This should be a run for a touchdown, right? Yep. They're dead because I'm running to the wide side of the field and I outnumber them. I match every single blocker. It's because they went and they decided to do this little stunt. So there's nobody back there.
Yeah.
Right? But miraculously...
Well, you got to look at who the blocker is, too. It's easily, right?
Yeah, but come on, man.
Yeah, I know. They should have at least made an attempt at a block, right?
Yeah.
The home team come out in a nickel package.
Like I said, someday, though, if Easley makes the Hall of Fame, it's not going to be for his blocking skills.
Yeah, it'll be for his receiving.
At the 14-yard line. Coach is sticking to the game plan that he discussed with us this week.
Yeah, he's the type of coach you think being more...
Yeah, we're going to work a little more on the ground game this week, Al.
He has his guys running hard
Yeah.
and hitting hard, thinking that they'll have more gas left in the tank.
Yeah, we've got a back who has, good lateral quickness.
With a man in motion.
Doesn't really work on his stiff arm too much, but you know how it is.
He keeps his arms in close to his sides and uses his body to as a sort of, you know, to try and bull his way through, right?
Exactly.
He had less fumbles that way too.
That's right. That's right.
That was another long run for White.
2 yards to go for the touchdown.
Ooh, gonna get fancy throwing it into the end zone, huh?
For the end zone.
There.
Yep.
Touchdown for Marshall.
Pass attempt is right on target, and the receiver takes it in for the touchdown.
He can light it up. If he gets a hot hand,
See, we threw it to at least 2 different players.
long game.
Yep.
Maybe even 3, because, you know,
Yeah,
Sarah was out there.
At the end, you'll get the Madden challenge. Throw one pass to 2 different players.
There you go.
And it's up.
Wow, this is turning into a blowout.
Great run.
Yeah, well, that interception, I think, really crushed them.
Playing some good football lately.
After they threw that interception?
Well, after they threw 2 interceptions.
Yeah, they threw 2 interceptions.
And one of them was actually a touchdown going the other way. I have a defensive touchdown in this game.
He got all of that one. From the 1-yard line. Defense intercepted a pass their last time out.
Well, I guess that wasn't a positive or a negative there. He just got to the 20.
It was just a thing.
Stabler, the deep man. Strausser with a man in motion. Looking for room. Number 52 pulls him down at the 24-yard line. He could be seeing more carries after that.
Well,
If the
okay.
defense is looking to force these guys out of their game plan, they're going to need to attack the ball carrier and punish him every time.
About 6 to go.
See, and then at the end of the second half, we can move to a 3 running back attack.
Yeah.
Only one man back. Closing in.
There's another hot potato.
Yep, that was a hot potato. Unfortunately, I was playing man coverage there.
That was a hot potato to that right tackle. That right tackle had eyes in the back of his head, and he turned around psychically and caught that.
Number 65, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Holy shit, yeah, you're right. Wow.
It's entirely animation driven.
Yep. Yeah, that was totally a... that was total cheese, that play. That was total cheese.
Now there's Edwards getting in there.
Edwards is a monster again in this game. He has had so many of those kinds of games this season.
Yep. But he's actually a really good player.
I'm absolutely amazed that he isn't given more respect in the awards and stuff like that, right?
I think it's because he just is more or less just a guy who's like a solid career player. Like, he goes out there, he knocks down passes, he makes tackles, doesn't really do anything flashy for the most part, but he does what he needs to, and it's because he's a highly intelligent player.
Yeah, he's a lunch pail linebacker, right?
Yeah. I think even at the start of the season, like in Season 1, he had a very high awareness rating, which was about his only redeeming quality.
Yep.
But it goes to show you how a player with a very high awareness rating can play very well, even if they have lackluster physical stats.
Yeah, well, I mean, look at Danny Jones, right?
Yeah, Danny Jones, Grant Brown.
Well, yeah, in the lifers, Grant Brown has turned... Because those kinds of players, though, like Grant Brown... particularly,
they follow their assignments and they do what they need to do.
Well, and also they have the right kind of characteristics to be a small, fast linebacker.
Yeah,
right?
1st and 10.
Whereas Edwards can play flat zones real well.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Jenkins with a man in motion.
Got to
Allen.
plug that gap, and away you go. Oh, look at that.
That was a big collision.
Yeah, well, you broke the tackle by the safety, but while you were doing that, the corner came back and finished you off, right?
So I think Allen actually spun around and fell down after that. He couldn't keep his balance.
Yeah, he got dizzy.
Yeah.
Jenkins sends a man in motion.
Well, they're loving the...
Can they get the call? Big hit there. He was run over by a truck.
Yeah, 2-ton truck pulling a trailer.
He chose to run that one outside, and it worked perfectly. First down.
There was a lot of
They're loving the
space to
zone
give up by
defense
the
now.
corner.
Yep.
You won't see that out of this defense too often.
Mills in motion.
Black 19. Wide.
We just do that to make him eat up a little more clock.
He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. He's there to make.
Oh, well, that outside guy managed to shake off his
He
block.
made a name for himself with plays like that. He's one of those guys that every defensive
Oh, hey there.
coordinator would love to have on his team.
He can shift the line over to the left.
He plays with good intensity, and he's a heck of a leader on and off the field.
Black 64.
Oh, now they brought the safeties back up again.
That's okay. I have lots of faith in this.
Big hit on the ball carrier.
Because they shifted the line the wrong way. The only way that works is if they shift the line the wrong way.
He just got unloaded out.
But if they shift the line the wrong way, then it
Get it to the
works.
45-yard line.
Okay, here we go.
No, they actually backed that linebacker up. Interesting.
Mills moves in motion. On the call.
Well, you're going to have to run for that one. Oh, didn't quite make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2-ton truck
Damn.
pulling a trailer.
No surprise here.
Damn.
Ball, keep the clock moving.
Now that's not a bad idea. We've got a big lead, so it's better to run.
Yeah, you were only half a
That way
yard
we keep the
short,
clock
but
moving
you're still
and
short.
decrease the chances of defense
If only he'd been
making a big
carrying the
play.
ball in his other arm.
Yeah.
Not much hang time on this one.
I tried to
Nice.
get away from that guy, but instead I just got pancaked.
That's okay.
It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, for an all Madden team, they've really fallen apart in the first half here.
They're having a terrible game.
Throw, straight pass. Number 52 stops him at the
Usually, like, this is the amount of points I score, period, against an all Madden team.
Glad he made that catch. I'm sure the quarterback will look his way again when he needs another first down.
1st and 10.
But they gave up a full game of points in one half of football.
Yeah, well, in one quarter.
Stabler.
Uh-oh. Oh, phew. There's Danny Jones.
Yeah.
42-yard line.
Wow.
Stabler.
It's amazing that Danny Jones can even tackle a guy like Stabler, you know.
Runs like that for first down.
But he's worked real hard on his tackling.
Yeah. You've got 3 tackles in this game so far.
You know, I think he's finally at a point where he has average tackling for a cornerback.
And it's caught. Diving tackle at the 43-yard
Like, he's in the stat range that a cornerback would actually have if drafted.
Yeah.
But he started with like 20 tackling. Which was better than the guy who he replaced who had 13 tackling.
Yeah, that was too bad to believe.
Yeah, that guy ended up playing wide receiver for us for a season, and now I don't think he's on the team anymore.
Hey, there's Cedric Perry getting in there and getting a sack.
Nice.
You have to get rid of the ball in that situation. Throw it underneath. Throw it away.
Backing him up back towards midfield.
Lose yardage like
That's
that.
right.
Yeah, well, by punting the ball, I kind of made your job a little harder.
Not really. It's just that these guys managed to get a couple of plays in a row where they sort of are trying to have something going, you know?
Yep.
44. Maybe a yard or two on that run.
This offense is determined to establish a running game here in the first half.
Third down, and the spot they'll have to reach for a first is the 33. Only one man back. Drops back. Pressure. Throwing.
Oh.
Great throw. And he's
Wow, I can't believe he managed to keep that in bounds.
I think that was just poor coverage.
Great job all year long. He's now passed
That guy just gave him too much cushion.
It's 1st and 10. Hand it off. Loses
Oh,
one
come
man.
on, you guys.
Bring him down. Jefferson records the stop at the 5-yard line.
Boy.
He's heading
Thankfully, Jefferson was there to make the tackle.
5 more yards to get it into the end zone. Hand off to the quarterback.
Ah.
Now, this is exactly how to get the ball in the
I
end
couldn't get off of my
zone.
block.
Behind the center and guard, and keep pushing and pushing.
Just suddenly, that's the first touchdown I've allowed since week 2.
Wow. That's a long time.
Yeah, in fact, it was these guys that scored a touchdown on me the last time, I think. Or no, it wasn't. It was the Tigers, I think. Yeah.
Well, there's no shame in giving up a touchdown against an all-Madden team. I mean, these guys are completely and totally stacked, right?
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, though. Like, I was completely dominating these guys, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, everything they did worked, right?
They got a huge momentum boost from forcing me to punt.
To the 20.
I don't know. I think it was that one-off cheesy drive that they have every so often.
Yeah. Could be.
You know, where they look unbeatable, and then, you know, even if they've been completely flat for the first part of the game.
With a man in motion. Changing the play now. Gets the call.
Ah.
Look at this. Their defense is going to start playing better now, too, eh?
Any blocking on that play.
The defense is always very
Well, it's also the
They're extremely disciplined.
right guard there is just getting dominated in this
Makes it
game.
tough to find openings when you're running the ball.
Calling an audible now. Directing traffic. Gets the pass off.
You should have thrown it to Marshall on the right. He was
I
open,
should
too.
have. But, you know,
You have
Parkman
a,
had
you have
been
a
doing so
sentimental.
good.
You have a sentimental connection with Parkman, or what?
Parkman had been doing so good, and they had the coverage so loose on him, I decided to give him a try.
He had one good game.
Couple good games.
Black 19.
Drops back with the pass. And
Well, you managed to fit it in there.
Yeah, that was a last-minute audible.
Yeah.
At the 37.
Yeah, I saw you. You told him to run the curl at first, and then you changed your mind.
Yeah, well, I saw how much of a cushion they were playing on the safety there, and I'm like, yeah, you know what, I can probably fit in that.
Something in the defense. Looks like he's calling an audible.
Well, you know what? If the AI can get away with throwing hot potato passes of, you know, the obvious ones like they do, you should be able to get away with that one.
Well, that one's also,
At least he's run far enough down the field that there's a possibility that he might turn around and start looking for the ball.
well, and he's also just running straight down the field. There's no
Yeah.
cut or anything.
Yeah.
And I'm throwing it to the inside of him, too.
Well, and also you let him run more than one step off the line of scrimmage, too, before you throw it to him.
Sends
Yeah.
a man in motion. Allen.
Oh. If I hadn't had to break number 53's tackle there,
That's why they pick up
then
all of those defensive linemen.
I probably could have
Do
got
this
out
kind
there.
of thing. They don't even look at players in the combine for defensive tackle unless they weigh 300 pounds or more. Because they know if you can't clog up the line of scrimmage, you'll free the linebackers to make those plays. The offense has been stepping it up on third down all day.
You know, this is his own
Changing
defense.
the play. Under pressure.
Wow.
I tried to throw that.
Insta sack.
Yeah,
Right?
what happened? Somebody came through the middle of the line, yeah.
Basically, look at number 62 there. He's showing me who I need to replace next year, right? Oh, you gonna sit him now?
We're going to sit him now.
Wilkes will come into this game to punt.
Yeah, you see how the Lifers finished 2-14? They might be, like, they would be a candidate for a team with a city move, right?
Trying to determine where it went out of bounds.
I might have had that aimed over a little too sharp.
A little over a minute left. Making some changes along the defensive front. Stabler, the lone setback. Strausser with a man in motion. Drops back. Rolling.
Oh, come on.
Number 52 makes the tackle.
Jeez. He outran double coverage there.
Dallas calls a timeout. They have one timeout remaining. We're at the 1 minute mark. The home team line up with two backs behind the quarterback. Passing on first down. Gets the pass off.
Oh!
Danny Jones.
Brings him down.
Totally played that wrong.
Pass play here on first down. With the throw, it was picked. Good push by the defensive.
Oh, that's okay. He'll feed him something in order to make him think about that one.
Can disrupt passing, but pressuring the receivers can do the same thing. If you can play physically on the outside, bump them off their routes, hold them up at the line, you can take away his receiving options, forcing him to just get rid of it.
Strausser using split backs. Dropping back. Throws it. Incomplete.
And this is an incredible play by the defense.
Well, that's the situation to do that kind of thing, right? Because if he catches it, it's a touchdown, so you might as well.
And he got his hand on it to knock it away.
Here's a look at the third down success rate of each team.
Third down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on third down, you keep three things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline.
Guns it to the end zone. This pass is incomplete. Big play to tip it away.
When you get down near the goal line, there isn't much room to make a mistake. You got to put the ball in position.
Oh, if they're smart here, they won't be greedy either.
Sure don't want to turn it over down
I don't know. I want to hurt that guy now. He's made me mad.
Field goal. And it's up. Leonard kicks it through.
No problem for him. Whatever the situation, he'll approach it the same way. Cool and smooth.
The home team still with a lot of time left. They're down by 2 touchdowns. Kansas City is looking to extend its advantage as they take over again offensively.
No, I don't think we are. I think we're just going to run the ball.
They're spoiling my defensive season here.
To carry it, he has some room. The 30.
Oh.
Well, that's going to stop the clock.
Yeah, unfortunately, he actually pushed me out.
Oh, no, I guess it isn't.
No, I guess it's going to count me. It counted me as down before I went out of bounds, huh?
I guess.
That's okay. I actually kind of wanted to be down. Because I don't actually plan on going any further than this. I'm not looking to score.
Yeah.
The end of the second quarter with the score, Kansas City 24, Dallas 10.
All right, shall we have the halftime stretch?
We shall have the halftime stretch.
And we're back.
Yes, and they got a couple of those cheesy long passes completed into double coverage both times.
Well, it's going to be a direct result, I bet you, given the momentum system in this game of that run for a stop and then that insta-sack that I gave up.
Yeah, but that being said, he still only did complete 50% of his passes in the first half.
Yep.
But he still managed to amass 130 yards because it seemed like when he did complete a pass, it was for big yardage, right?
Yeah.
Going to the air on first down. With the throw, misses the shot. Porter hammers him at the 28. And so that makes tackle number 6. Jenkins, clearly regarded as one of the most accurate passers in the league, and with passes like that, you know why.
Yeah, you know what? When he lets it go, he's not trying to throw it in the direction of his receiver. He's trying to hit him right in the hand, put the ball right at their fingertip. Most of the time, he does it.
Yes, and actually, you are one of the most accurate passers in the league, even though you don't do it a lot. Because Bo Jenkins actually has the highest quarterback rating in the league.
Wow.
He's got the experience to diagnose plays very quickly.
Look at that. The Spitfires are 0-16.
Consistent success on third down, which they've had, usually translates into a
So
win.
we haven't actually gotten to the point where some of the cupcake teams are making a move toward competitive or respectability even yet.
Looking for a receiver, throws it out over to the left.
Go White.
Yeah.
That linebacker ran right with him, though, and that's because he's an all-Madden linebacker.
Yep, all Madden team, so the linebackers are going to be faster than normal. And
Man, look at this. Look at this nonsense.
well, that's okay. Take what they're giving you, and that's what I like to do too. Is I almost always call a run play going out, right, and audible to a pass.
Number 35 is the recipient on that one, his 3rd reception of the game. Looks like he's calling an audible. Jenkins with a man in motion.
Well, maybe you can make a couple of yards here.
Hopefully.
They give it to the halfback.
Yeah, the only reason you made a couple of yards there is because of the speed.
First down, doing a good job of turning the corner.
Well, the speed helps, right?
Yep. That's what we need on the Magician's side of the ball for the offense in Season 2.
I'm hoping to get it.
Because right now, their fastest running back has 79 speed.
Hey, you can run the stretch run with Parkman.
Yeah. Once in a while. Oh, look at this. You just broke a tackle, and now you got a touchdown.
Yeah, I thought the ref was going to get in the way there.
Yep. He tried to make the play, but,
I think that was a defensive lineman chasing me all the way downfield that I had to sprint from.
Yep.
Like, look at how fast that defensive lineman is.
Well, I think Calvin Allen just cemented his MVP and all the other awards he's eligible for win for this season.
Yep. Yeah, that was kind of a difficult run to make, too, actually.
Yeah. Well, it happens, though, every now and then, right? And you know what? This was very timely because these guys were looking like they wanted to try and make a comeback, right?
Yeah.
And this will just give them a good swift kick in the ass and put them back down where they belong, right?
Well, sometimes, too, you just hit that gap at the right angle and you're lucky.
Yeah.
So I still had to break a tackle to make that work.
Well, it will also keep them passing because actually in the first half, Stabler averaged 5.1 yards per carry, too, right?
Oh, yeah.
He didn't break any long runs, but he was getting good yardage basically every time that he went out to run the ball, right?
Yeah.
Which was also kind of helping to keep me off balance a little bit. I didn't really know whether to expect a run or a pass.
Rushing average is very impressive.
Yeah, sometimes a strong running game doesn't always translate into scoring a lot of points.
Passing on first down. With the pass, short swing pass to the running back. You could hear the collision up here.
He's feeling it right now. Either that or he's numb all over. And that's worse.
He had a little separation and managed to pick up some good yardage after the catch.
Yeah, one more block and he would have easily gotten a first down.
They line up in the I formation. Closing in.
Hey,
Nice.
Tom Platt gets a sack.
Time, John. He's clearly one of the best in the league.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who's been playing for a while now. Let me tell you, he might never be better than he is right now.
But they dug themselves into a hole here, a long third down situation. Stabler, the lone back. Strausser with a man in motion. Pressure coming, surveying the field. Looking deep.
Trying it again, hey? Oh.
And he did it too.
Yep, outran double coverage again.
Good read, finding
I don't know, I might have to pause here while I rummage looking for some blitz plays. Because he's getting way too much time.
All right.
We'll pause just for a moment.
And we're back, and you chose some blitzes.
Yep, I'm going to try and do a little bit more blitzing in those situations.
it's 1st and 10.
Because that way at least he won't have time to stretch the field like that.
They've been very good rushing the ball on 1st down, but still trail.
Yeah, they're getting some solid blocking inside and outside.
Jones makes the tackle.
Well, you had that pretty well contained.
They went with the running play.
Yep.
You never
Well,
know when you're going to find some room and break loose into the secondary.
They'll need to get the ball inside the 15 to convert for the first. Stabler, the lone back. Dropping back. Pressure. Looks to the end zone.
Yeah.
This pass is
oh, two guys dropped an interception there.
That's what the defense has been talking about.
Boy, oh
This guy
boy.
throw it before he's ready. It's just that little split second early that can cause an incomplete pass or even an interception.
Drops back. Under pressure. Gets rid of it. He's on the run. On the money. He was really hit hard on that play.
Yeah, you talk about your depleter. That's what happened there.
Yeah, these guys are trouble.
And he got a depleter.
That's for sure.
Well, a lot of it, though, is cheesy crap, right?
Strausser with a man in motion. He'll get it again. French stops him at the 9-yard line. They went back to the run on that play.
That just goes to show you that the coach trusts the guy to hang on to the ball.
They line up in the I formation. Taylor, the motion man. Hands it off. Jones takes him down.
Wow, Danny Jones getting in the backfield.
Yep. Danny Jones getting in the
Every
backfield.
time he touches the ball.
Danny Jones, run defender.
Hey, you know what? Somebody's got to do it. I think I can expect a pass here, though.
Closing in.
Wow.
It scoops up. Number 95 created problems in the backfield on that.
Well, they were lucky on that one.
Yeah, that really came out bad. That could have gone anywhere.
So it just goes as lost of yardage. Those type of passes are tricky. There's an element of danger lingering.
But on that play, though, what I'm doing here is it doesn't look like it from here, but I'm basically playing a cover 2.
Yep.
So you get a jam there.
Yep.
Right? And you get a jam there.
Yep.
And, like I've got a short zone here. This guy's actually playing a deep zone.
To make the deep zone spread wider.
A short zone, and that makes the deep zone guys spread out wider.
Yep.
And basically, if he tries to hot potato a pass in anywhere, I mean, this is an aggressive defensive
Posture.
But what I'm hoping is that if he tries to force a pass to one of these outside receivers, the cornerback will jump in front of it and pick it off, right?
Yep.
Basically, that's what I was doing here. I was playing for a turnover.
Oh, right? He tried the easy flat pass to the left there, and...
Well, the thing is, though, when you got the corners shutting down the flats on both sides, there is no easy flat pass either, right?
Yeah.
Like it takes away those kinds of plays, as well as, like holding up those receivers on the outside.
From the 4 to the 20.
Well, you did a good job of following your blocker there.
Yeah, I tried.
Yeah, if only Kelvin Allen could return punts.
You don't want that, though. You don't want a, like I said, the reason I'm going to be shopping, one of the things that on my shopping list is a kick returner, because I don't want a starter to be returning kicks, right?
I'd be okay with it if they could break tackles.
Well, the thing is, though, you don't want them to get hurt, right?
No, but think of it this way. It's just like a free run, right? You got to think of it like he's a running back. It's a free run.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that's one of the things that I'm going to be looking for is a kick returner. And also a right guard, because actually Schaefer got credited with allowing that sack.
Yeah, well, right? He did. He totally did.
And he totally did. That sack was totally his fault.
John, one of your favorite terms right here. I'm going to use it. Boom.
Yeah, but that's worse than a boom. That kind of hit could loosen your teeth. There's no need to pass the ball today until this defense shows they can stop the run.
Mills, the motion man. Hand off to the tailback. Can't bring him back.
Now you're running over people. And
I love that.
Yeah.
He's lucky to be able to hold on to the ball.
He's starting to get tired.
Well, it's hard work, knocking guys clean over like that.
Yeah.
Allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
They have the lead, and one big reason is because they've done a real good job on the ground on first down.
Not bad. And that success leads to bigger and better things, usually.
Gets the pass off. He finds his man. Jenkins completes that for about a 6-yard gain. They have to get the ball inside the 39 to convert. He sees something in the defense.
Don't like the way they've got all those guys cheated all over.
Yeah.
Surveys the field with the pass.
Oh, well, that short pass over the middle will almost get you to the first down marker.
Pass, but didn't go anywhere.
Nope, they were on him like glue.
They have to get the ball inside the 39 to convert. They've executed very well on third down so far, and that's a big reason why they're ahead at the moment.
What do you say, Parkman?
Hey, it's as good a thing to do as any.
Number 86 gets away.
Well,
breaks a tackle.
This one past the sticks.
Yeah, well, you know what? Even your backup right guard there got pushed back a little bit. So,
well, he's only 70 overall, so
yeah,
he's 33 years old, but he's surprisingly stronger than Schaefer.
Yeah.
As odd as that is.
Rhodes, the motion man. He sees something in the defense.
Well, I don't really care what position what the call. Oh, look at this, another. Oh, I thought you had another long one there.
Yeah, I just couldn't fit between that gap between the two blockers cleanly.
Yeah.
If I had, I would have been a step ahead of that guy, and I would have made it.
Yep. Oh, well. I called this one a long time ago. Calvin Allen, MVP. You're not really going to try and run that way, are you?
I'm really going to try to run that way.
Wow. I guess you are going to run that way. And break a tackle and score a touchdown.
Yeah. Yeah, see, White's been working on his break tackle too, right?
Yep.
Because we've been building him up. I know he started off a little smaller and weaker than Allen, but I really think he's starting to develop now.
Well, it's good to have a little depth at that position, right?
Yeah, well, I'm thinking of drafting another running back someday.
Yeah, well, you know what? We can always look at running backs as kick returners too, right?
Well, also, too, as Kelvin Allen starts to age out, I'll probably put him at wide receiver.
Oh, I would love to throw passes to a guy like that. I like speed wide receivers.
Well, he'll only have about 90 or 89 speed by the time he finally starts to age out, mind you.
That's fast enough.
Taking more than 4 minutes.
Yeah, it's as fast as any of our other wide receivers.
Walked off the field, kind of had their heads down. The offense is just dominating them out there.
Booming kick downfield. From the 2-yard line.
I don't know, he had that one decent return where he got back to the 20, and he hasn't done much since.
Yeah, well, you know, what can you do?
First and 10. Going to the air on first down. With the pass, short pass to the fullback. Stiff arms the defender to the ground.
Yeah, their fullback still has like 90 speed.
Yeah.
Although he's getting older too. I think he used to be one of those 99 speed ones. Those ridiculous 99 speed fullbacks.
Tightening up the coverage.
But even they get old.
The backs are lined up in an eye. Slings it out left side. He couldn't control it. If he could have checked his other receivers, he would have seen that.
Well, you know what? That wasn't really a clean pass anyways. There was guys all over the place. He had to reach behind him to catch it.
They'll go from the I formation. Taylor moves in motion.
Damn it.
Stabler. Jones records the stop.
That's okay. There's the stop.
Tried to move the ball on the ground.
A running attack that is
That was a pretty long yardage rushing attempt there. Especially when I was essentially playing a 4-4 there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's the punt.
Yeah, I'm not going to try and field that.
This one goes.
I don't think he would have made it.
No, I don't think I would have been able to catch up to it anyway, because I think they punted it before I could even get my punt returner into position, right?
Yep.
The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play.
Okay. And actually, I think I'm going to put the other fullbacks in now. We'll put Golston there, and we'll put Simpson in.
Yeah, you need to give the ball to Simpson a whole bunch this fourth quarter.
And welcome back. Jenkins sends a man in motion. Aimed it off to the back. Porter hauls him down behind the line. He was in
that guy's just too quick.
So far in the game. Second and long coming up here.
Set. Black 64.
Well, we can always give it to Golston too.
Yep. Well, it's the fullback attack, right?
Fullback handoff. Number 28 records the stop at the 35-yard line. About 7 yards there. 5 yards to go.
Yeah, if we can get blocking like that on the other side, then that's a big one for Simpson.
Yep. To their ability to convert on third down.
Well,
we've got 3 against 2 over there.
I don't know. This is a coin flip, I think. It just depends on if somebody gets that outside linebacker or not.
Oh, I don't know about that. I think I made it across the line.
Yeah.
I don't know. Should I challenge that one?
I don't know. Maybe you should save your challenge for later. I don't know.
Think so?
It's up to you. I don't think he made it, to tell you the truth. I think that when he's, lunges ahead like that, I don't think he made it.
Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away.
Oh, well.
You're in a good position to punt here anyway.
Very shallow punt.
Wow, I'm amazed he didn't fumble that on that contact.
Well, he had his 2 steps, right?
Yeah.
We just weren't quite fast enough to get down there. If our team had faster players. But then they wouldn't be as big, right?
Yeah.
Throwing on first down. With the throw, he hits his receiver. Number 20 is the
Ooh, that guy's hurt.
To bring him down at the 43.
That's good. He's the one who's been catching bombs on you.
Yeah.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Lucky. Okay, here we go.
Stabler lines up behind his fullback in the
Uh-oh.
The 50.
Yes!
Carswell makes
Yep,
the stop.
Carswell
33
saves the
yard
touchdown.
This is a great block. Watch it.
And that was entirely angle of pursuit, too, right? Like,
Yeah, to tell you the truth, I wasn't really looking for a run there. Anyway, I thought that they were going to pass, right?
yeah, well, that's what they've been doing all game, right?
Well, even though they lined up in the big set like that, I still thought they were going to pass because
They're
that's
like
basically what
miles
they've
behind.
been. Yeah, that's what they've been doing. Well,
They were waiting for him
a
as he
lot
tried
of
to
too,
take it to the
and yes, they are a long ways behind right now.
Wasn't bad, but then it got worse and it went south.
Well, thankfully, Carswell, he might not be the fastest safety in the world, being a safety backer, but he is
I was able to talk to the team doctor,
very
and
intelligent, and he took a good angle of pursuit to make that tackle.
Take a series or 2 off, then return to the field.
All right, Jill, thank you for the update. You caught the pass but didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, the defense was real good at putting a quick end to completion.
Have to get to the 23 to convert for the first. Pressure coming.
Nice.
Good play in the backfield. Frank.
Well, they're definitely going to be going for it here. They
Yes,
have no
they
choice.
are.
Disruptive force against the pass.
They have no choice.
To the quarterback or knocking the ball out of the air.
On 4th down, they have to get it to at least the 23-yard
Well, that's
line.
okay. Ben French got a sack in this game now too.
Defense is shifting. Well, if the defense can stop them one more time, they'll get it back. Throw it.
Oh, nice. Pass
Yep.
defense.
The offense turns the ball over on down.
That's why we got the safety backers back there. They hit just a little bit harder.
Everyone will second guess the coach all week long.
Yeah, I'll run.
He gets the carry. Simpson couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of
Well, at least we didn't lose yards.
creating havoc in the backfield. This direction plays and draws could be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
Looks like he's changing the play. Number 47.
Oh,
Holling breaks the play up in the backfield. Good job.
It looks like they're working hard to stop the run here now.
But the thing I
yeah,
like
we're going to
the
need to
most
run a
about
stretch run here to
Ferraro
pick
is
up first
that
down.
he can
Yeah.
run and he can
Well,
tackle.
you know what? At
He
this
watches
point,
so
they're
much
trying to
tape
basically
that he
goad you
actually
into
anticipates
throwing a
what the
pass of
offense
some
is
sort,
going to
right?
run before they call the play.
Oh yeah, you got him. As soon as you see that safety roll down, you know you got it, right?
Yep, because he just vacates that space, right?
That
Yep.
right. That pass was thrown with some great velocity.
See that? You're 10 of 11. And Bo Jenkins is going to the Pro Bowl because of his high quarterback rating. I think you also have the highest completion percentage in the league, too.
Right on. I kind of had to make shit up there.
Yeah, well, that's okay.
Done a good job
Picked
moving
up
the ball
5
on the
yards.
ground, and you can give most of the credit to that big offensive line. They've controlled the line of scrimmage from the very start.
Well, you're having a good day on the ground today.
Yep. Yeah, they really haven't been able to stop me too bad.
No matter what they do, they try crowding the line. They've tried everything.
off to the fullback. Garner brings him down at the 49-yard line.
Well, that time Allen got knocked down by the corner.
Yeah. Well, Allen's not a very good blocker. That's his one defect.
Yeah.
Nice job so far on third down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here.
Yeah, you know what? I'll run this anyways.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter.
Again with the run.
Ah, there's just nowhere to go there.
Yep.
Well, that didn't cut it. Now they're looking at fourth down.
That's a shame.
To just keep it on the ground. Take time off the clock, not force anything. This is a luxury of being ahead.
Well, thing is though, you're basically, burning the clock right now, right? You don't really need to score any more points. I think we've got this game well in hand. In spite of their efforts to, throw long bombs and all that kind of crap.
We're actually kind of lucky that I didn't take a penalty there, because I did make contact with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he put his helmet into my chest while he was catching that.
Thought you were going to get a fair catch interference penalty or what?
Yeah.
Two backs behind him.
Still trying to run the ball, eh?
Number 20 makes the play at the 20-yard line. Stabler wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Drops back, pressure with the throw.
Nice.
Not much touch on that pass.
He may have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
Trying to force it in there.
He's trying to force it in there, yep.
Only one man back. Under pressure, throwing.
Oh!
Have a look at this big defensive line.
Ben French has a chance for an interception and drops it.
Well, he does have hook hands, right?
Yeah.
Here's the kick.
Yeah, I'll just let that bounce too.
And so the punt goes.
Yeah, they're really kicking it away from you now, huh?
Well, I think they're trying to set up those situations where you might mishandle a punt because you have to chase it.
Yep.
And, I probably could have caught up to that one, but the chances of something going wrong would have been very high, right?
It's the call. He's brought down behind the line.
Man, stuffing the dive play.
I love that, how you get a good line surge on the side that you're not running at, right? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Like everybody from the center over to the right shoved their guy a couple of yards downfield, and where you were trying to go, the two guys on the left got pushed backward.
Yep.
Simpson. Boyd makes the stop at the 39.
Yeah, he cut me off there with my own blocker, but I was able to cut back up then.
Yeah, I think you need to look for, on those cross runs, you need to look for those gaps in the middle and turn it upfield, because they seem to be containing you on the outside runs pretty good.
Changing the play now.
I took an odd bounce off a lineman there. Didn't get as many yards as I could have. That's okay.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Not much hang time on this one. From the 30.
Wow.
I'm getting down there as fast as I can.
I know. I'm just amazed that there's no...
It's 1st and 10. Stabler, the lone back. Strausser with a man in motion. Dropping back to pass on first down. It's the pass.
Wow, how did he get that out of there?
There. Gooden gets another one.
The 30.
Ha! So there. Right? That's what happens, right? He's trying to throw that long bomb down the sideline again.
Yep.
But I managed to get enough pressure on him by bringing a blitz to make him throw it earlier, right?
Heck of a coach someday, if that's what he wants to do.
And that's what happens. Those corners playing those deep zones. If he tries to force that ball down there and throw it early, then there's a good chance that corner just might jump in front of that, right?
Yep.
It's a little bit of revenge.
Looks like he's calling an audible.
He might have been able to pass for some yardage and score some points, but he also threw 3 interceptions in this game.
Number 28 breaks the play up in the backfield.
That's the right tackle getting pushed backwards there.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now. And here's what they've been able to do so far on third down.
All right, let's see if we can run for a first down.
Might as well.
When you convert, it gives your
Looks like they got a nickel defense out there, though.
That's okay.
Downs to work with.
We can run against the 3-3-5.
Number 35, the man in motion. With the carry.
If the right tackle could do anything, damn.
Yeah, he's not playing very well either. All of a sudden, hey. Oh, they just called a timeout.
I guess I'll kick a field goal on them.
Yep. Well, yeah. You pretty much have to here. I'm surprised they even bothered to call a timeout here, though. I don't recall any games that I ever saw or heard of where a team with a 3-touchdown deficit in less than 2 minutes to play ever managed to come back. But that's obviously what they thought they were going to try to do, right?
Yeah, I have no idea what they think they're trying to do. It's a Madden AI thing, man. They just do that.
Start this drive with the 20 after downing the kick in the end zone. It's 1st and 10.
Well, let's see if they keep trying to go to the run game here, hey?
Split backs this time. Pass play here on first down. With the throw. Perfect pass.
Nope, they're going to the air.
Zip that ball.
Bad things happen when you go to the air.
Like that, there isn't a pass that he can't make. What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. And it keeps the same defense on the field.
Throwing on first down.
Well, he got back there in time, and that's when a fast snap backfires, right?
Yep, bad things happen when you go to the air.
Because normally Ben French gets blocked, right?
Yeah.
And it's Cedric Perry who's able to get out in front on those plays, but that's what happens when you try and do too much.
Yeah, before everyone's ready and all that.
The home team line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. Pressure coming. It's going the other
There's
way.
Edwards with another
Wow.
interception.
What a play by the veteran.
All right, I've got an idea here.
Wow.
Okay, so we'll go
Gonna pick
Parkman, Golston, and we'll go Simpson. Where is Simpson? Simpson?
You
Simpson.
passed him twice there.
Simpson.
Oh, you're gonna put him in at halfback now, are you?
Yeah, we got better selection of runs that I think will be more successful against how they're playing.
So after the interception now, it's first and
Edwards
10.
is going to be the player of the game today, unless Calvin Allen steals his glory. Right? He's got a sack. He's got 2 interceptions. Although, actually, Gooden has 2 interceptions too, right? And 1 for a touchdown.
First down marker just inside the 27. Looks like he's calling an audible. Looks like he's changing the play. Calling an audible now. Marshall, the motion man.
Man, We just can't block anybody.
Nowhere to go that time. The defensive
Nothing to do.
Very good penetration.
Yep, there's not much you can do.
They like to stunt and use power moves to get into the backfield. A lot of teams think that the best way to move the ball on the ground against them.
The thing is, though, when you when it really counted, when you really needed the rushing yardage, you had it all game long, right? It's just now they're being pissy about it, right?
Allen. Play makes the play at the 34.
Well, that's it.
Yeah, I don't even have to kick the field goal.
No, you don't have to run another play. Well, you know what? They might have scored double-digit points on them, but I think this is my only 4 interception game this season.
Yeah, they were really, I think the only reason they did as well as they did is they were trying to force things to happen that were just not meant to happen. Right, and the problem with that is you might put up some points doing that, but you're also going to throw a lot of interceptions and have a lot of turnovers too.
Yep. Oh, well. Anyway, I guess it probably won't have... Well, it will have spoiled my numbers a little bit. I wonder if I managed to stay below 4 points a game.
Probably. I apparently didn't throw an interception in this game.
No.
Did I throw?
You didn't throw an interception this season.
Yeah, there you go.
You had an interception-free season.
Although I don't think I made 2,000 yards passing.
Yeah. Well, you did throw for 78 yards today. See, they threw for 230 yards, but they also threw 4 interceptions, right?
Yeah. And that's what I meant, right? Like, they're totally forcing it.
Yeah. So anyway, there's the time of possession. You almost doubled them up.
The most important statistic.
Yep. So you had a quarterback rating of 128.7, and you were 10 of 11 for 84 yards and a touchdown. And Calvin Allen averaged 5.7 yards per carry.
Right on.
And White averaged 8 yards per carry. Simpson, not so well. You
yeah,
gave him the
poor
ball
Simpson.
11 times. But what can you do? And Parkman got 1 carry for 2 yards.
Yep, he made a first down when we needed it.
Yeah. So anyway, it's the usual, all the usual suspects, right? Easley and Marshall and White and Allen. No wide receivers caught a pass today.
But Parkman dropped one.
And Parkman dropped one, yeah. That was the only drop pass. That was the only incomplete pass. But anyway, here we go. So Danny Jones ended up with 6 tackles today, but no pass defense statistics, oddly enough. And Ben French got 2 tackles, or 2 sacks, and Cedric Perry got 2 sacks, and Tom Platt got a sack, and Jerome Edwards also got a sack.
And 2 interceptions.
And 2 interceptions, and Marco Gooden also got 2 interceptions, so... And he also knocked down 3 passes this game. They were really testing his side of the field.
Yep.
Right?
Well, I guess they learned why they shouldn't do that.
Yeah, I guess they learned why they shouldn't do that. And, oh, look at this. Edwards got the forced fumble, too, on that. Remember that quarterback fumble?
Yep.
Yeah, he got the forced fumble as well.
Nice.
So he got 2 sacks, right? Or he got a sack, he got 2 interceptions, and a forced fumble. Wow. So he had quite a game. So you were 2 for 2 in field goals and punting. That was really weird, but they seemed to be able to field those every time.
Yeah, they had a faster guy at punt return, I think. Probably a 99 speed guy or something.
Yeah. And didn't really do very much punt returning because they kept kicking it away from me. So this guy had a quarterback rating of 42.4.
Ouch.
And he completed 50% of his passes and 4 interceptions.
And no touchdowns.
And no touchdowns. And he also got sacked 6 times. But there, see that 57-yard pass?
Yeah.
Right? The only reason I didn't give up a long touchdown is because I always had those safeties back there, right?
Yep. That's why a deep zone is a job description.
Yeah.
But
you
it says
see
DZ on the jersey.
Yeah, but you see Stabler there, he did pretty well running the ball, right?
Yep.
They just didn't give the ball to him enough, I don't think. And then they had the rookie there who got the rushing touchdown. Right? So, anyway, they only had 3 drop passes too, right? You know, like...
Yeah, it's not like they had a whole bunch.
It's not like they had a whole bunch, no. And the strong safety had 18 tackles. Wow.
Yeah, and he's really tough to run over, too.
And the left end had 9 tackles. So, yeah, like, this was definitely the Zoolander offense.
Yeah, how many
today.
tackles for a loss?
You had quite a few. That left end had 5. 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 runs for a loss today.
Yeah, and how many times did I hand it off? We'll have to take a look.
And you also got sacked once. Thanks to Schaefer just very politely stepping out of the way so that defensive tackle could run in there and sack you.
Yeah, he got benched after that. He didn't play another minute in the game after that.
Yeah. So, anyway, looks like that's about it for that. How many times did you hand the ball off? 49, 52. 52 times.
Yeah, and so out of 52 times...
you had 14 runs for a loss out of 52
yeah.
rushing attempts.
So that's 38 runs per gain.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, who's the player of the game?
You know what? I'm going to say it's Edwards.
Is it Edwards or is it Kelvin Allen?
Edwards.
It's Marco Good.
Oh, wow.
Because he scored the touchdown.
Oh,
right?
yeah,
He got the defensive touchdown.
Yep.
So Marco Gooden gets a little bit of glory at the end of the season.
Well, he certainly deserved it.
Well, like I said, I think that one of the reasons he didn't amass very much in the way of statistics, one way or the other,
they just don't throw it his way.
They weren't throwing it to that side of the field. Even in all previous games that I can remember, I never had to defend a lot of passes on his side.
Well, you know what? Anthony Strauzer's kind of a cocky guy, and screw him.
Yeah. But anyway, that was it for the regular season. So I guess when we come back next time, we'll be playing in the divisional. We'll be hosting the divisional title, the divisional playoff game.
Indeed.
So, and who knows who we'll be playing? We'll probably be playing either the Zombies or the Desperados again.
Probably, yep.
But anyway, until then, no, we won't be because we're in the AFC. We'll be playing the Tigers or the Badmen.
Yeah,
probably.
you're right.
Yeah.
We'll probably seeing the Desperados in the Super Bowl.
We'll be probably seeing the Desperados in the Super Bowl, yeah. Anyway, until then,
I'm Rec V5.
And I am Sandman99.
Have a good one.